the world before him. He has that capacity for sheer joy that most of us somehow lose along the road to adulthood. But Denny is my best friend. I love him with all my heart. If I could yank that horrible disease out of his body, I would fight it, and I would win. I would use every ounce of my strength, and I would win if I could. But I can't. My best friend is dying of an incurable disease that will rob him of himself before it finally robs him of his life. And I'm sorry, I don't give a damn what the case law says. The law, you simply cannot look a dying man in the eye and say you don't get the right to try to save yourself. The law cannot possibly say that. And if it does, it needs to change. Right now, today. Today.
Our problem, Mr. Shore, we have to safeguard the masses. Our rulings don't reach people one person at a time.
But why can't they? Make this ruling apply only to Denny Crane if you choose to. Just make it. Your Honor, deeply embedded in this court, in so many of its holdings, is the individual's autonomy and personal dignity. So tell me, please, explain to me how that can apply here. Because all I can see is that the indecency of a disease that cripples the body as it rots the brain can only be exceeded by the inhumanity of knowing there's a drug that could help and not letting him have it. Contrary to the public's perception, I think, when asked, most judges and lawyers would say the reason they first went to law school was simply to help people. This man I love, my friend, desperately needs your help. I beg the 9 of you to look within yourselves and revisit that question. Why did you go to law school? Why did you want to sit up there and wear that robe? Because today, this experimental drug isn't really Denny Crane's last best hope. You are. You are.
All right, let's not waste time. I don't want a honeymoon with a salmon.
Heaven on earth. Let's send out for some scotch. Nothing younger than 25 years.
Are there bears here? Isn't this the time of year they look to fatten up?
It's beautiful. I'm afraid of it, but it's beautiful.
What are you afraid of?
Oh, you name it. The water, the woods, Canada.
Stop it. This is your vacation? Look, he brought his hunting buddy.
Where's the Secret Service?
Your Honor, this is fate. You must admit.
Don't talk to me.
I won't. I promise. If I could just ask you one little thing. I mean, it can't be ex parte. We're on the dock. Could you look any sillier? I know you can. But have you had an opportunity to think about that little favor I sought to curry in court? It's just that I'm dying to know. Denny is, actually.
On Monday, the court will issue a one-line memo granting you the use of the experimental drug.
You mean it? I'm cured. I could just